Well, it's the first sunny day in summer, and I've got my hat on, I've got some trees over here, and I've got about 750 pounds of rock picked into the back of my truck over here. If I can see that even. Boom. So what are we doing? Well, let's go and take a look-see. So, we're gonna put one tree over here in this corner where this wire vine's not doing so well. Remember this wire vine, we're gonna come back to wire vine for sure in a little bit here, but we're gonna put a little bit of a rock buildup over here. Gonna do a little bit of wire vine over here. And ultimately, we're gonna need to be moving all those rocks and all those trees down a big hill. So we're gonna look forward to that today too. So come and take a look as we do start our yard projects for the year. Springtime. All right, well, I have finished up working on this here magnolia tree. So let's see what we got. Ooh, magnolia tree. Let's see what, while we're walking up here. Let's see if we can frame this right. All right, so we have the other magnolia tree. Jeez, get down. All right. Focus, expose, excellent. So have the second magnolia tree. As you'll note, we also don't have any more wire vine because the wire vine doesn't survive in our climate anymore. So that's the new magnolia tree on the steps. And you walk up and you walk in. All right, as mentioned, we got that, got those fruit trees. It's time to get those fruit trees down the hill into the ground. All right, so we have finished putting in, or I finished walking up and down those stairs several hundred times, and we brought down our trees. So let's go ahead and spin around and see these trees over here. Come on, DJI. Flip. All right, so as we walk up this, I'm walking backwards now, of course. So as we walk up here, we're gonna have an existing tree here. We're going to have a second tree that we're putting in right here. We're going to have a third tree up here, and they will create a funnel that we will eventually create. Yeah, create a little jog off to cross across over into that area from across here to kind of lock in this. On the other side of the world over here, we can continue down here and we see our new plum tree that will shade and provide some little closeness to that bench over here. It'll also provide some kind of natural barrier as you're walking off of this here. You'll kind of see the tree there and you won't just walk straight into it, or maybe you will, I don't know, because I'm actually going to put more tiles and pavers through to join up into the front of this. Greenhouse is going to be in here, keeping that in mind. You can imagine that to the best of your abilities, but what about these two trees down here? Well, I'm glad that you asked. So these trees over here, and the rocks, although I will be bringing down a lot more rocks, are going to go up near this vent or inspection cap up in here and kind of create a little bit of a natural rock border and then a tree and a rock border and a tree kind of in this area over in this corner here. We'll see when we'll be like a snap and then it's there, but it won't be there because like I'm not actually doing that. But we'll see when I'm all done what I'm trying to get at here, because that's basically the next project. All right, so as you see here, we've got these two new trees in over here. Kaylee's aggressively changing the angle on the leftmost pear tree that's been there for a long time. Let's see here. This one over here was very, very, very moist in the roots, and the roots just kind of disintegrated, or at least all the dirt disintegrated around the roots. Whew. So we'll see if that survives. A little more reason to stake it. Alright, we got new plum tree in over here, and I did a exceptional job putting in its own little moss plug there that I cut out from where it came from. So hopefully that'll eventually get over our stuff. And over here are the two cedar saplings here with their little rock embankments to make them sturdy. So the whole point here is both a little bit of embankment protection, a little bit of shade, a little bit of general line of sight privacy here. Hard to see. All right, well, that about does it for the day. There's a couple random library canes that I cut and just kind of threw in here. I'll need to get rid of them, but that's it for the day. We got in a magnolia tree, 2 of these fan cedars, 1 plum tree, 2 other fruit trees, and we are wrapping up day 1. Why is it crazy? Okay. Well, maybe it likes to grow more upright. Maybe it does. Alright, cleanup time. 3 times. Cleanup time, and that's the end of summer. Well, spring, I guess. Day 1 improvement, day 1. Catch you next time. Very tired, very dirty.
That tree seems significantly lighter than the other.
It is. You need me to stop?
Yeah, I do actually. Now you're good to go.